Well, hello guys, welcome back to Ki-West. TGIF guys, we made it. It's the weekend. I thought I'd take you to the beach for a little bit. Of course, we are here at Simonton Beach, the very end of Simonton Street, just 1 block from Duval Street. It is pretty windy. But other than that, it is a beautiful night. I'm sure we are going to see some colors tonight. Finally, we haven't had a sunset in a long time. At least not one with a lot of colors. So I don't know about you guys, but I'm having a hard time seeing the chat. Can you give me a heads up if you can see and hear me? Like literally, my control phone isn't doing anything. It's actually stuck on the ads, so I'm not really sure. I'm just gonna restart it. And hope you guys are online and you can hear me and see me. Well, see Ki-West and hear me. Because I actually just updated the YouTube app on my control phone. Maybe that is linked. Of course, it is a little chilly for swimming. Things are cooling down here. Good, I see Linda can hear me but not see me, but Peggy can hear and see me. Okay, good, well, let's hope things are working now. So welcome everybody. Hello my friends, hello Linda and Chris and Deb and Big Bear, Sandy. Hello Kelly Racer, hope you're doing good. Hey Chris Packard. And Chris Tenuta. And we have Richard and Tony. Welcome back. Hey Roxanne. Welcome. Hello Armando. Hey Annie B. Hey Robert. Nice to see you all here. We have Bev and Susan. And Larry. And Robert, and apologies if I am missing out anybody. I'm trying to catch up on the stream. So again, welcome to Simonton Beach. So you can see the sun has turned in the sense that now just before sunset, it's just like the tiny little end of the pier that has a little bit of sun. So if you want to come here for the sunset, you better make it an early one. Come here early and then I doubt you can actually see the sunset from here, but if you want to come and enjoy some evening sun, don't come too close to the sunset. These guys found the one spot that still has some sun. So we have a beautiful 78 degrees here, feels like 81. A nice fresh breeze. We're expecting it to drop to 73 during the night. So yeah, you can basically see, you can no longer really see the sun except peeking through the buildings here of the pier house. As the sun is slowly moving to the other side of the island for sunset. Official sunset time tonight is 7:38. I am glad you guys enjoyed the new 360 video. It took forever to upload it. I don't know what YouTube was up to. It was like processing and processing for, I think, for like pretty much all night until I saw it actually went live like this morning, and I think I posted it like yesterday at 2 p.m. in the afternoon, just to give you an idea. And I was about to mention our new mask mandate. So the guys had a meeting yesterday. Our numbers have been terrible ever since Non-Fantasy Fest, and things are not getting better. Thank you so much, Deb, for the super chat. Very much appreciated. Thank you. And so Ki-Uwest, generally speaking, had been doing pretty good with the whole COVID thing. You know, we shut down really early in March. A lot of you have been with us the whole time, and we did pretty good until we opened the first time. We had to shut down a second time, and then we were trying to take it really slow after the second shutdown with like pretty good common sense directions, in my personal opinion. Of course, you know, I mean, everybody has his or her opinion on this. And so we were opening things very slowly, but we were opening. So we had the restaurants having lots of, you know, safety regulations, and so everything went actually pretty well, and it felt like a safe place to be. And we were looking forward to having our snowbirds back this time of the year, which is our main group of visitors this time of the year. And then the governor of Florida decided to just open up everything, and some places kind of jumped on this, other places didn't. So locally we're being very, very careful, because you probably know that Ki-Uwest doesn't have a lot of hospital beds. I think we have a single-digit amount of ICU beds, and even generally speaking, you know, if you have somewhat of a bad accident or anything down here, you are being airlifted to Miami to begin with. That's even without COVID. And so we were being very careful, but then the governor of Florida decided, you know, one rule fits everybody. And we started to have more people down here that weren't very careful, and we could no longer enforce the masks, really, because it took away the ability to actually find people when they weren't wearing masks. And unfortunately, you know, we were kind of hoping people would have common sense, but a lot of the visitors don't. So to be honest, you know, the local regulations have been kind of undermined with what is going on in Tallahassee. And so now for several weeks, including the Non-Fantasy Fest and everything, you know, we're kind of letting things run. The official statement was, you know, I mean, you know, use common sense. You mask up when you go inside a closed area. If you are on Mallory Square, if you are on Duval Street and there is barely any space to move around, you know. But I think counting on everybody's responsibility isn't really how it works. And you've seen it, especially last Wednesday in our Captain Tony's video. You know, we're not saying don't have fun. I mean, it's pretty easy to have fun and be careful. It's just that a lot of people forget about it. So they met yesterday, and we're really, really trying to stay open. We'll really try to stay away from another shutdown. We were considering a curfew just because Miami has one, and we had huge issues on Halloween night where we had thousands and thousands of university students from Miami, you know, kind of talking to each other on social media, deciding they would come down to Ki-Uwest. So we were swamped with university kids that weren't keeping distance and weren't being careful. There have been bar brawls and tons of fake IDs that have been seized, and we're now kind of seeing the effect of that in terms of number of infections. And it's really hard to, you know, stay open when the county next to you is A, hotspot, and B, literally invites people or pushes people to come down here because they have a curfew and we don't. But Ki-West did decide to not install a curfew. And now we're kind of trying to find other solutions to just stay open, so cut things short. They met yesterday, and we are back to a very simple basic rule: is wear your mask whenever you are not in your own place or hotel room or whatever. You know, instead of going for people's common sense, when can you social distance, when can you not, whatever, just wear that damn mask. So again, we're really trying to stay open. Of course, the question mark is, you know, how does it work with the fines? And Peggy was asking about the $500 fine. Technically, I think they cannot fine you on the spot because of the state regulation. However, they can fine you, and you will have to pay it as soon as that state mandate runs out. So yes, you can be fined. I am not sure about the amount, to be very honest. I do hope they will fine. I actually do hope they will enforce it, because otherwise we are going to shut down again. I mean, it's unavoidable. You've seen how people behave. Again, you can have fun, just please be careful. We all like to have fun ourselves, and it's really not very difficult to do it safely. So that's the latest status here from Ki-West. Again, we're trying to stay open, but yes, the neighboring counties and a lot of people coming down here don't make it easy. Let me put it this way. And we normally don't insist too much, you know, in our streams, because, you know, we don't insist too much on, you know, wear your mask when you come down, etc. Because, you know, again, we kind of hope people do have common sense. We are just a window. We're just documenting basically what is going on here at a given time. So for you guys to see what's happening in Ki-West in real time. And it's always difficult, you know, we had comments, for example, on Wednesday's stream, because things were pretty crazy at Captain Tony's, and I had to set the stream to 18 plus because we had some more adult content. I don't think it was very obvious. I think you have to really like skip through the whole video to find the parts that were forcing me to put it at 18 plus. But anyways, you know, we had comments about, you know, why we would be filming that and why we would be, you know, put this on camera. And to be very honest, again, we are just documenting what is going on. Gabe's gigs are 4 hours and 15 minutes, roughly, and we're only filming 1.5 hours of that. We do not feel that people kind of get, you know, out of hand when they see a camera. So I really don't think we are in any way encouraging that. And trust me, when we are not filming, these people are doing just the same thing. And I have to be honest, sometimes I'm actually happy when I see people pull up their masks when they see a camera. Just gives us a feeling that we can be a little bit safer, because trust me, it does not always feel safe to be at Captain Tony's and filming when things get out of control. Just thought I'd share that with you while we are walking by the harbor side here. The Christmas decorations are up, and we will come back later here tonight after the sunset to see some of those lights, to see if they actually already switched them on. We do have a virtual Christmas light ceremony this year. That's going to be live streamed on Facebook, I think, by the city. But again, we don't have Any Christmas trees yet? It's just the general Christmas decorations. That's here. And just to add this, of course, we all know that wearing a mask is not necessary to protect yourself, but to protect others. And yes, wearing a mask when the other person who is infected doesn't wear one, no, it is probably just gonna help you a little bit, but it's definitely not a 100% protection. We all know that. And again, obviously, with everything that is going on here, even if we are wearing masks pretty much all the time, we have had cases that were definitely too close to home. We have done several tests ourselves, even though we know that, you know, we should be protected somewhat by wearing a mask and staying away. But again, if the other person doesn't wear a mask, I'm not saying it's pointless, but if everybody was wearing a mask, it would definitely help. I had a long discussion with one of the doctors here.
Make sure to get our bearing right.
So guys, we are on our way. That's enough of the COVID talk. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Please wear your mask if you are in Ki-West. We do not want to shut down again. Again, it's the one that spread the virus that are supposed to wear the masks. Just assume that you have it and be nice to those around you, and that should solve a lot of problems. If you wear a seatbelt while driving a car, then you can surely wear a mask, at least when you are inside or getting too close to people. Again, we are a small island. A lot of the people that, you know, come here and party have the luxury of going back home and having a great medical care. We are an island community. It is not so much for us. We're not that lucky, so we just do with the best we can with what we have on board. So again, that's it for the COVID talk for today. We're here to enjoy our evening. I just try to explain it to you from an island perspective. And of course, with a potential third shutdown not too far off if things don't change. Oh, she's protecting her little chickens. Look how they kind of huddle under her. Oh, how cute. Yes. Hey there. Oh. Okay, let me take the long way around. I don't want to disturb them. They look pretty comfy there. Staying warm from the wind, and you being a nice doggy here. Not going after the chickens. So a little over 10 minutes until sunset. Time for us to head over to Mallory Square. Okay, I'm not trying to rescue the that would have been a lot of chickens. I'm glad to see my husband isn't on yet. He's probably worried every time I stop. It's some kind of animal on the street that I might bring it home, so he just had to run to the store, so he isn't shedding yet. So he doesn't know he narrowly escaped a whole chicken family today. Seems to be somewhat busy for a Friday night, not bad for our low season. Oh. So we're headed down Front Street here. Thank you so much, Sandy, for the super chat. So, what is going on Mallory Square tonight? I definitely see some nice clouds on the horizon. Let's see if we can sneak through El Maison de Pepe here.
Como en la luna de tus piernas, solo quiero darte un beso.
Guys, we have Christmas decorations up on Mallory. We have bottles of rum and ice already. Our locally made hand sanitizer made from at our local rum distillery. Smells pretty nice.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, guys. You're like one of the things we look forward to seeing when you come down.
Thanks again. Good evening. Thank you, ma'am.
Evening flight coming in here. Silver Airways coming in here. They're actually so low that you can read the names on the planes.
Not quite half, yeah. No, you're not.
Thank you, Chris, for the super chat. Thank you very much. I have to admit, it is kind of weird to already see Christmas decorations up, but then again, we're kind of, what, like way past mid-November. Sunset Key Ferry coming in here.
Okay.
Thank you very much, Chris, for the super chat. Thank you for supporting our channel. We couldn't do it without you. So we have these cool stripes popping up here, with the sun hiding behind that wall of clouds.
It's gone. Yeah. Get dog food. Yeah.
Well, I had just casual. My Raiders play a home game.
What time is it?
it can be. A whole lot while standing.
Well, for the real one though, there's a lot of posers out there.
Oh, look, guys, the Ki-West Express is going out. You know, you can come down to Ki-West by ferry from Fort Myers, so you can literally start your holiday when you get on board. You definitely don't need a car here. Plus, right now their schedule seems to be them going out at sunset time, which is pretty cool. Even if it means that you have to go back home. At least you get to go with the last island sunset.
And then just walk the marina if you want to. It's a big plank. We saw 3 manatees just right here. Over there. Now y'all also can meet back up. Y'all want to do all three tonight? Yeah. Y'all ready?
Okay, let's see if we get some colors for the afterglow. Let's go and check out if Mustafa is here on the other end of Mallory Square. So we have some musical background.
The OM4? Is that the old?
No, it's a 3.
Oh, 3, okay. So many.
It's windy out here. This is not a finale. But I tell you what, we're going to finish the show with this man right over here. We haven't rehearsed, but I know we can do it. Now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I just want to say everything has to be done professionally. This is not a concert, Okay, guys. It's hard working on this trip, but I'm going to try to risk my life for your amusement. This happens in the grand finale over the show, and you're afterwards going to love it. But the man, okay, guys, let's finish the show. All you gotta do, don't pull, don't hook, don't lose. Guys, let's finish the show. Now, after the show, guys, everybody that's watching this show, raise your hand up a little bit. Let's raise up your hand a little bit. Right here. Okay, guys, hand up.
Considering that we woke up, we met this morning, we get the chance to be good. Another day to be good. What's good to be good? Come bring me your softness, comfort me through all this madness. Woman, don't you know, with you I'm born again. Come give me your sweetness, now that you there is no weakness. Woman, don't you know, with you I'm born again. I was half not whole, in step with none, reaching through this world in need of one. Come show me your kindness, in your arms I know I'll find this. Woman, don't you know, with you I'm born again. Lying safe with you I'm born again. With you I'm born again, going out to all the lovers in the house. Oh, wait a minute, this must be Haley's Comet. Look at all the stars. They say, you got that right, mister, you got that right. This next song is it's a song about America. When she was not divided, she was not united, she was divided. Two brothers on their way, two brothers on their way, two brothers on their way. One wore blue and one wore gray. One wore blue and one wore gray. As they marched along their way, the fifes and the drums began to play, all on a beautiful morning. One was gentle, one was kind, one was gentle, one was kind. One was gentle, one was kind. One came home, the other stayed behind. Cannonballs don't pay no mind. If you're gentle, if you're kind, and it don't give a damn about folks left behind. All on a beautiful morning. Two young girls at the railroad track. Two young girls at the railroad track. Two young girls at the railroad track. One wore blue and one wore black. One wore blue and one wore black. As they stood by the railroad track, waiting for their darlings to come back, all on a beautiful morning. On their way, two brothers on their way, two brothers on their way. One wore blue and one wore gray. One wore blue and one wore gray. As they marched along their way, the fifes and the drums began to play, all on a beautiful morning. There was a thing called Two Brothers, about when America was divided, really divided. Not somewhat divided by now, but hopefully doesn't get any more divided. That's the best way for somebody to come on conquer. Divided. I have a request for one of my favorite songs, actually. I think it's a great song, actually. It's a song written by Jack Burrell. It's called Nimiti Teta. If you go away on the summer day, then you may as well take the summer breeze. When the days were short and the nights were long, the moon stood still and the night birds sang. If you go away.
So it looks like the Christmas decorations here on Mallory Square are actually already on at night. I don't know if you see the little lights.
I'll make you a day like
There
no
you
day
go.
has been or will be again. We'll ride on the sun, sail on the rain, talk to the trees.
So I figured we'd head over to the
Then
harbor area and see if those palm trees are lit up just yet.
I'll understand. Just
I
leave
remember
me on
last
the
Friday
boat.
they were just about setting up those lights.
If you go away, if you go away, I'ma keep it hot. I'ma keep it hot. If you go away, 'cause I know
So
you
we'll head
will.
back over there
You
via
must tell the
Sunset
world
Pier
to
here.
stop turning till you return
So we can
again.
enjoy the water view a little bit longer.
For
Little
what
ocean
good is
view.
love without loving you? Can I tell you now that you turn to go? I'll be dying slow till the next hello. If you go away, I'ma keep it hot.
So you can see they removed the umbrellas here. We had some really windy days.
You must see
Thank you.
Nice atmosphere over at the Sunset Pier. Sitting outside, sipping cocktails, some live music. It's a little bit chilly for us right now. We're kind of still getting used to the weather getting cooler. But it's also because it is still pretty windy. Not as bad as it's been the last couple of days, but still pretty breezy. It has cooled down a little bit. When we started the stream, the felt like temperature was 81. It is now 77. So for here, that is a pretty big drop after the sun sets. Because, you know, most part of the year, the temperatures stay pretty stable. So currently 77. We started the stream when it was in the 80s. I'm still just wearing a t-shirt. I didn't bring a sweater today. So we will be headed over to the harbor area via Front Street. So here, corner Front Street and Duval Street, that's where the ghost tours and the trolleys leave. These are the doomed. By the way, welcome everybody in case you just joined later. We just watched the sunset of Mallory Square, had a little look at the sunset celebration. And we are now headed over to the Harbor Marina Walk because they put up Christmas decoration and just want to see if they are lit up at night. And also my truck is parked over there because that's the area where we started the stream earlier at Simonton Beach. So in case if this is your first time with us, we are a local Ki-West live streaming channel. Pretty much everything we do is streamed live, except for a couple of uploaded 360 videos, because it is difficult to live stream 360 content, especially on an island that has some very temperamental cellular coverage when you're out and about and relying on mobile data. And we do sunset walks like tonight. And we do backstreet bike rides where we go out a little bit further on the bike and go to the hidden streets of the island. And we live stream from the bars, live music streams where you can put in your own song requests just via the comments here in the chat, where all the cool people hang out. We have a really cool conch clan community here. So Old Rum Barrel still closed, but definitely something going on there. Oh, okay. What building were you talking about, guys? Sorry, I'm trying to kind of stay up to date on the chat, but sometimes I do miss some parts. What, liquor stores? Well, liquor stores definitely didn't close here, and never had during the pandemic. In case you're talking about liquor stores in Ki-West, they definitely don't close. So nothing has changed here really, except for a much simpler rule of when to wear your mask, because people started to be a little bit all over the place. That's just in case you guys were talking about Ki-West again. I'm trying to catch up on the chat, but I did miss a part of it. Especially down here Front Street, that has a lot of puddles. Because since it is so terribly cold here, I'm actually wearing sneakers instead of my flip-flops. Thank you very much, Hanka Hanka. Oh, that looks like the Alert and the A&B Lobster House neon sign here matched pretty well on screen. So we have been here earlier, but never really after sunset, after dark. So let's see. It's still windy. Let's go and see if we have some Christmas decorations here. Nice outdoor dining area here, but you can probably hear the wind. So you better hold on to your food tonight if you're eating here. I saw some people eat popcorn earlier on Mallory Square. Didn't catch it on camera, but popcorn is definitely very light, too light when it is windy like this. Saw them try to eat it and it kind of literally flew out of her hand just as she was trying to put it in her mouth. It was kind of funny. I wish I would have had that on camera. Normally that's the stuff that happens to me. So now you see this area at night with all the nice little lit up areas. Okay, I think you guys are talking about that building that is at the corner of Front Street and Duval Street. Well, I turned left onto Front Street. It is on the other side of the road. That beige and like brick-colored building. And little fun fact: that used to be a bank, and that is the bank where Hemingway tried to cash a check, and they wouldn't let him. And that's how he met the bar owner of what later would become the first Sloppy Joe's. So I think he was somewhere on Front Street. Hemingway went to cash his check there instead of that bank building. And that's how Hemingway became a patron of the bar that was later called, or was going to be called, Sloppy Joe's, which is the current Captain Tony's Saloon. That is the location where Hemingway used to hang out before they moved to the current location that is on the corner of Green Street and Duval Street. So while that part is called Sloppy Joe's, that is not the actual Sloppy Joe's where Hemingway was having his drinks. And guys, here we are, and I'm sad to announce that the palm trees are not lit yet, so the Christmas decorations are not lit up here at the harbor just yet. They were on Mallory Square, as you could see. And I know they're still going to put up a Christmas tree here, so maybe they will just set up everything at the same time and light it up on during that event on November 30th. We will try to cover it for you, see if we can come here. The city of Ki-West is doing it as a virtual event. So I guess we'll see if we can maybe come here and see it in person. The Christmas lightning ceremony here at the Ki-West Harbor. So guys, it has been a beautiful night. Thank you so much for joining me in that little walk around Old Town Ki-West, little sunset celebration. So happy to see you all. Our next stream will be tomorrow afternoon from Captain Tony's Saloon, a music stream starting at 2:30 Island time. So if you want to join us at the bar, grab a drink, make song requests, tomorrow 2:30 Ki-West time. I hope to see you there. Have a great night, enjoy the start of your weekend, and I see you guys very soon. Take care everybody and stay safe.